All right, a truly blockbuster media story. Infowars conspiracy theorist Alex Jones has been ordered to pay nearly $1 billion in his latest trial. Flipped out, started requesting money from his audience. We are going to look at the verdicts, and this is just unbelievable. The Associated Press article on the screen lays out the specifics. Alex Jones ordered to pay $965 million for his Sandy Hook lies. Jurors ordered Jones to pay nearly $1 billion to Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting victims' relatives and an FBI agent who said he turned their loss and trauma into years of torment by promoting the lie that the rampage was a hoax. This is the second big judgment against Jones for spreading the myth that the deadliest school shooting in history never happened. The verdict came in a defamation suit filed by some of the families of 26 people killed in that 2012 shooting, plus an FBI agent among the first responders. You may recall, we covered it and spoke to lawyer Mark Bankston. A Texas jury in August awarded nearly $50 million to the parent of another slain child. Robbie Parker, remember, Robbie Parker lost his 6-year-old daughter, Emily. He's one of the people that Alex Jones suggested was a so-called crisis actor. Here is an incredible moment, the verdicts being read in the courtroom.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, please listen to your verdict as it is read. Verdict. We, the jury, have reached our verdict as to damages in this case. We award damages to each plaintiff and against Alex Jones and Free Speech Systems, LLC, as follows. Roman numeral 1, compensatory damages. Instructions. Fill in both numbers for each plaintiff, then go to section 2. Please enter your damages assessments for each plaintiff on the lines below. To plaintiff Robbie Parker. A, defamation/slander damages past and future, $60 million. B, emotional distress damages, past and future, $60 million.
Wow.
Total fair, just, and reasonable damages to plaintiff Robert Parker and against Alex Jones and Free Speech Systems, and line A and line B, total $120 million. Initialed by juror number 1. To plaintiff David Wheeler. A, defamation/slander damages, past and future, $25 million. B, emotional distress damages, past and future, $30 million. Total fair, just, and reasonable damages to plaintiff David Wheeler and against Alex Jones and Free Speech Systems, at line A and line B, $55 million.
These verdicts continued and continued and continued, and different plaintiffs being awarded varying amounts of money. Remember what attorney Mark Bankston told us when I interviewed him a few weeks ago, that these subsequent cases would end Infowars. They would end Infowars. Now, Alex Jones says that that's not going to happen. And he immediately took to the airwaves and started asking for money, essentially. Take a listen to this.
They want to scare everybody away from freedom and scare us away from questioning Uvalde and what really happened there, or Parkland or any other event. And guess what? We're not scared, and we're not going away, and we're not going to stop. And literally, for hundreds of thousands of dollars, I can keep them in court for years. I can appeal this stuff. We can stand up against this travesty, against the billions of dollars they want. It's a joke. So please go to InfoWarsStore.com and get Vitamin Mineral Fusion, get X3.
Right. The solution to this travesty is getting Vitamineral Fusion.
All the great products that are there that keep us on air at InfoWarsStore.com.
Yeah. So I don't know whether this will end Infowars. You know, one of the questions I had for plaintiff's attorney Mark Bankston, who was involved in the Texas case, was what about collecting the money? Okay, you got a judgment, you got a verdict. How do you collect the money? He said, without going into detail, that as attorneys, they have ways of doing that, and that they will collect the vast majority of this money. Now, does Alex Jones have $1 billion? Not from everything I knew, but is the whole point that the verdict exceeds his actual assets by so much that it will completely end Infowars. Now, to be clear, I think it's important to say it's not about taking pleasure in the financial demise of Jones or Infowars necessarily. It's more that there has to be some responsibility for people who have public platforms, and I include myself in this. There has to be some responsibility and accountability. And the financial and legal problems should correlate with the degree to which your actions are deplorable, wrong, dishonest, and unethical. Jones' actions over the last many years, going beyond even the Sandy Hook fiasco, have been the lowest of the low. And so it is just that the financial and legal consequences are commensurate with that. That's the point, not about cheerleading someone's financial ruin. We will follow it. We will see what can be collected. And there are more cases coming, folks. This is not the end of it. I have a really tough time finding dress shirts I like. They're either uncomfortable or they're tight or they're loose or hot or itchy. And that's why it's been so great to discover the commuter shirts made by our fantastic sponsor, Rhone. Rhone's commuter shirt is a reinvention of the men's dress shirt. It's the most comfortable dress shirt I've worn. Rhone's comfortable four-way stretch fabric provides the breathability and the flexibility that leaves you free to enjoy what life throws your way. Could be a long day at work, could be brunch with the family. You're just going to be comfortable, and that's so important. With Rhone's wrinkle release technology, the wrinkles disappear as you stretch and wear the shirt, which is very convenient. And Rhone is 100% machine washable, so you can skip the dry cleaning altogether. I've had a great experience with Rhone. The shirts are appropriate if you want to look nice or somewhat formal. I rarely need to, and they're just as good as a comfortable t-shirt when you want to relax or just move around in it. Go to rhone.com/Pacman and use the code Pacman to get 20% off the most comfortable shirt you'll ever own. The link is down below.